You're listening to podcasternews.com.
Welcome to the LA Story Podcast with Stevie Wilson.
Hey people, we're back here at Hush Up in Manhattan Beach, and this is Shane Wolf, who is the Vice President of Shu Uemura and Kerastase. Nice person to know, you know, there's some really nice, it's like, good person to know. It's like, got his business card. This is good. When I got questions, I know who to call.
My Facebook page grew exponentially after taking this role, that's for sure. I have a lot more friends all of a sudden.
Oh, well then I'll connect to you on Facebook. So if you want to know who I'm talking to, then you'll be able to come through my Facebook page and befriend him.
That's great.
So, as my Facebook page just keeps growing and growing and growing, it's like, okay. We're here talking about the art of hair.
Yes.
From Shu Uemura, and this is what we're all here for at Hush Up, which is really kind of I love the fact that they're doing a Japanese trend of hair treatment, which is really so different from what the U.S. companies tend to do.
But you know, the idea of hair treatments is something, in-salon treatments is something that we really pioneered at Kerastase many years ago and have had tremendous success because Kerastase specifically is a brand about transformative hair care. And when you use the product on the hair in the salon, you feel that something has really been added to your hair. Science has been applied to your hair. And that's a remarkable thing, but we wanted to take it a step further, particularly in this environment. I mean, why shouldn't we all expect more for our money today than we did a year ago?
Oh, God, I love this.
We should all get more for our money. And you know, a year ago, simply getting a wonderful treatment in the salon was a nice experience to add on when you're in the salon for a haircut or a color. But in today's environment, we expect more, and we have a right to expect more. And so Shu Uemura Art of Hair is an experiential brand that encompasses fragrance and aesthetics, and everything about it is an entirely different experience from what hair care has meant in the past.
Right.
And so we wanted the in-salon treatment as well to bring sort of an element of surprise. And we tickle every sense with the Shu Uemura in-salon ceremony, from the music that's played on the iPods with disposable waterproof earbuds, to the blanket that's used to cover your lap so you don't feel exposed when you're laying back in the shampoo bowl.
Nice.
To the shiatsu-inspired massage that delivers very specific health benefits. So today, a treatment in a salon means something very different than it did a year ago. Of course, you still get the remarkable benefits on your hair. It's still problem solution. If you have dry hair, we'll fix that. You have repaired hair, we'll fix that. But you're also going to have a remarkable experience in the course of that treatment, so that when you leave, you feel like, I've received something that I can't get anywhere else. And that's really what the objective is.
And then it draws you back, because if you want, that becomes addictive.
It is highly addictive. I can attest to that.
The luxury of getting something more for within the scope of having your hair cut or styled or whatever you're doing is so important for people right now.
Absolutely.
Because that sense of luxury and going on a mental vacation, as it were, to have that kind of treatment will do more to revive a person's confidence and just make them relax and less stressed.
Yes.
Which makes them better on the job.
Absolutely.
Easier to live with.
Yeah. We would hope. Yes, absolutely. And there's something too about taking the salon experience a step further. The Japanese idea of beauty, and in the case of Shu, we really fuse Eastern purity with Western glamour. So we're bringing these ideas of the Japanese culture into our Western ideals of beauty. And it's really, the two are not mutually exclusive. Really, the idea of beauty is something that should begin within. That's not necessarily a new idea, but how to articulate that in the salon environment is somewhat of a new idea. And so this notion that you can come in and be beautified with a hair treatment at the same time that you internally are being made to feel so much better.
Yes.
Just that moment. And these ceremonies range from only 10 minutes up to 30 minutes. So it's not something that you have to book out half a day for. but it is something you can take a nice chunk of time, up to 30 minutes, and really recenter and just allow that time to be treated incredibly well.
That's really...
Yeah, we're very excited about the ceremonies.
This is very cool. So let's talk about the line here that you've got, which is this looks really neat.
Well, Shu Uemura Art of Hair is made of 3 parts. There is a styling line, and the styling line is very much about the artistry of the hairdresser. This isn't a styling line where we prescribe a volumizing hair gel, and you take just that gel home, and that's the one thing it does.
Right.
This is a brand where we use a prescription of what's called haigos, which is the Japanese word for mixing or combining. And so the hair artist in this case is using some combination of these products, either mixed together in their hands or layered on top of your hair, or some combination thereof, to deliver a very particular and customized result. It's not as rigid as some very specific hair care brands where one product is used for one purpose. So that's the styling range. The second part is hair care. This is retail hair care. It is a problem solution brand with 5 key pillars for either color preservation, dry hair, damaged hair, hair requiring volume, or 4-time weakened hair. And in each case, we have the in-salon component that accompanies the retail component. Now, the in-salon component is the most concentrated dose of the rare precious ingredients that we use in Shu Uemura Art of Hair retail. But it's a more concentrated dose that really can be only administered by a stylist in a salon. And these 5 absolute oils are mixed together with a Depsy base and applied to the hair prior to the shiatsu massage. So the consultation would happen with the stylist, where she would determine, or he would determine, what is your primary hair care concern. From there, they would mix either the light or the enriched base, depending on how much moisturization your hair required. And they'll mix it in this bowl together with the contents of the absolute oil.
Hold on, people. We're going to be right back as we go through this. So this is Stevie with LA Story saying, see you soon. Be right back.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.